Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Anita Library. I'm Anita and this is my library. Before I get packing for my move, I wanted to do a really special video for you guys. I want to show you my entire Black romance collection. I'm mostly a romance girly and thriller girly. I'm dipping my toe into the fantasy. I wouldn't consider myself a fantasy girly just yet, but definitely at the top of the list for me, and you can tell by the stack that I have here, is Black romance, African American romance, urban romance. I just love it. I eat it up. I resonate with the stories. I see myself in these pages. I feel the love like so genuinely, like the culture and the familial love, the friendship love, like the quirks and the sayings and like the vibes. It's just, it hits home so well. So I have all of the Black romance books that I plan on keeping over here. I have a couple on my shelf. I guess I'll show you really quickly that I'm on the fence of whether or not I'm going to keep them, but you'll see in another video of mine, which is me packing all of my books and then also decluttering, because I'm not going to, or unhauling rather, I'm not going to pack books that I'm not going to take with me, so that I don't want anymore. But anywho, let's get started with these books. Hopefully this video isn't really long. I'm not going to drone on too much about these because there's probably like 3 dozen books here. Like, it's crazy. So in no particular order, I'm just going to get started. I have Drunk on Love by Jasmine Guillory, The Partner Plot by Christina Forrest, The Roommate Risk by Talia Hibbert. And I will say that I've decided to include in the Black romance category even the interracial romances, because there are plenty of women and men out there who are in there are plenty of men and women who are in interracial relationships, and I don't want to exclude them in their love by saying it's not Black love. Like, they're Black, it's love. So I think this is an interracial relationship, telling by the cover. It's a Black girl and like he's tall, dark, and handsome. I don't know if he's a POC or not, but either way, Talia Hibbert, The Roommate Risk. The Thing About Home by Ronnie McKnight. I'm not entirely sure if this is a romance, but it's a Black story. It's set in the countryside and it's very warm and cozy, and it seems romantic to me, so I put it in here. I have Mimi Grace, Along for the Ride. This is one of her standalones. A Low Country Bride by Prelasia Williams. Zora Books, Her Happily Ever After by Taj McCoy. The Dating Playbook by Farah Roshan. American Royalty and The Duchess Effect, which is a duology, if I'm not mistaken, by Tracy Livesay. And that is interracial as well. My other Mimi Grace books, I have Take a Hike and What a Match. There's one more that I have from her. Let me find it. And Make a Scene. All 3 of these are a part of the Love Struck series. I've read the first one, and these 2 are imminent reads for me. Maya Ariel, When I Think of You. This is her debut book. This is on my TBR. It's an anticipated read, like an imminent read. I can't remember which TBR it's on, but it should be read soon by me. That was stack number 1. Let me go ahead and get stack number 2. One True Loves by Elise Bryant. Butterfly by Ashley Antoinette. This is a spin-off from a previous series called Ethic by Ashley Antoinette. I think it's like 6 books in that one, and it's completed. Butterfly is currently on its 5th book, so it's not yet done, but it's a spin-off of Ethic, and I don't have Ethic, but that's why I haven't like read this one yet, but I want to get it. I just haven't been able to find it in store yet, and it's going to need to be ordered online. Tia Williams, The Perfect Find. Jasmine Guillory, The Royal Holiday. This is like a Christmassy book and I cannot wait for a holiday time. I am curating my list of like holiday books. I'm so excited. Christina Forrest, Now That I Found You. This is YA as well as I Want to Be Where You Are. This is so pretty. It's giving like Vacation Paradise type vibes. Nick Stone, Chaos Theory. This is also YA. Finding Jupiter by Khalees Rowe. This is one of my new reads, my new purchases, and I'm really interested in that one. I hear it's like super sweet and swoony. This is a biracial romance, interracial romance by Denise Williams called How to Fail at Flirting. If I'm not mistaken, most of her books are interracial romance with a black woman and a white man, and I wonder why she chooses to write in that way. I feel like Shonda Rhimes does that a lot as well. Of course, she does have like some couples that are of the same ethnicity, but a lot of times she does black woman, white man. I just wonder why. Mickey Chambers, Shakes It Up by Cherish Reed. I think that's pretty the way she spells her name. That's pretty. Well, her parents. The Romantic Agenda by Claire Kahn. I have a couple more Jasmine Guillory books. Let me just skip the rest. You guys know I really do like Jasmine Guillory. By the Book. This is like a Beauty and the Beast inspiration type book and I really liked it. The Wedding Date. This is a part of a really big series, including... No, it's not part of The Proposal. The Proposal, she has this one. And then While We Were Dating, also by Jasmine Guillory. I don't think this is a part of the series, but I know the Proposal is like book one and like a really long interconnected series. I think there's like 6 books or something in that one, but I haven't been able to track them down. This is all I could find in store of Jasmine Guillory so far. I have my other 2 Tia Williams books. I have 7 Days in June. This is the one that got me back into reading this year. Freaking love Tia Williams writing, as well as Love Song for Ricky Wilde. This, like every time I hold this book, I do this. Pretty sure there's a thumbnail of me doing this with this book. I love it. So yeah, those are my Tia Williams books. I know A Love Song for Ricky Wilde just came out this year, but like I need her in the booth. Like I need her to give me something else. Give me more. I need more. I have Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. I have a collection of Eric Jerome Dickey books, so let me grab those. These are my Eric Jerome Dickey that I know is romance. I have another one over there. I don't think it's romance. I think it's just contemporary fiction. So I have Drive Me Crazy. Love this book. Liar's Game. Naughty or Nice. This is a Christmas book as well, or a holiday book rather. And I read this so long ago, but it's so loved. Like look at how the pages are like turning color. Like I'll never get rid of these. I love these books so much. Like I can't overstate how much I love these and like what these books mean to me in my reading journey, and like how nostalgic they feel, and just I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. And then just remembering and like catching and feeling the vibes of these Eric Jerome Dickey books, I end up purchasing The Business of Lovers. I think I found this in my bookstore in the bargain section because they're tripping. But yeah, I found this in my bookstore and I started reading it. I haven't read too much. I think I'm on page 53. And it's definitely taking me back to like when I was reading these in college. So if you haven't read Eric Jerome Dickey, please do. And if you have, but it's been a minute, run it back. I promise you, run it back. Another one that I really love that my mom has at her house is Milk and My Coffee. I have that on my Kindle, but I have the physical copy at my mom's house and I need to get it back because I need it. Okay, let me not go on and about that one author, but if you don't know, I love him. All right, next stack. All right, these, I think I've read all of these that I have in this stack. I have Honey and Spice by Bolu Babalola. This is YA slash new adult. Terms and Conditions. This is book 2 in the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher. This is an interracial relationship with a Black woman and a white male, and this is my favorite book out of the series. Book 1 was awesome as well. Book 2, like I said, is my favorite. Book 3, meh, like you could skip. If you ask me, you could skip book 3. But anyways, this is the one of the series that has an interracial relationship. Even If the Sky is Falling by Taj McCoy, well, it's edited by Taj McCoy, and it has several other authors listed down here as well. This is a series of 6 short stories where everyone thinks that the sky is falling, like there's going to be an insane meteor shower and the world is going to end, and they end up in like kind of trapped and stuck with one other person, and we just see how they interact. Spoiler, they interact, I won't spoil it, but we just see how they interact, and it's a romance or whatever between all of them. It's not my favorite book at all. I did like the last story, and I think Taj McCoy did write the last story, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, this has several different cultures or races represented in this book. So if you're interested in like minority stories or diverse stories, this isn't bad. But I will say it leaves a lot to be desired because there are 6 short stories in this, and I just need more, you know what I mean? So that's why this wasn't my favorite. It wasn't that the stories weren't great, it's just there wasn't enough time to like flesh out everything that I need from a story for it to hit the way I wanted it to hit. Love Radio by Ebony Liddell. This is a YA, adorable. This is, I think I gave it like 4 or 5 stars. I love that book, and I'll definitely run it back. For me, a 4 or 5 star book is going to be reread by me. Like that's what that means to me. Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. This is by Talia Hibbert. This is YA, and it has a very diverse body in it, and the male is, he's queer. And I think this is such a unique perspective on love for YA, and it's really adorable. Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Goffney. I haven't heard of any other books by Joya Goffney, but this one is like really talked about, and I liked it. It was pretty cute. The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest. Everyone loves this book, myself included. I need to stop hitting myself with the books. Meanest Joint by Keisha Irvin. This was my favorite book for a very long time. In like high school and college. This is an urban romance, and I've read this several times. I need to get back into urban fiction. Like I plan on rereading this after I hit my reading goal for the year. I'm gonna do a lot of rereads because like I just want to run it back. Like the feeling of like reading the types of books that you read when you first got into reading and that you still love, I'm chasing it. Like I cannot wait to have those warm and fuzzy feels. Then I have Reggie and Delilah's Year Falling by Elise Bryant. This was adorable. This is YA as well. Only thing is like it has, YA romances do 3rd act breakups really terribly to me. So that is like one of my biggest frustrations about YA romance, and like this one definitely fell into that trap for me. Like it was mad frustrating, but other than the 3rd act breakup bit, that book is super cute. All right, now I have my last stack of books. Some of these I've read. Actually, most of these I've read. I think the top one is the only one that I haven't. This one is Sweet Tea by Piper Hughley. This is an interracial romance as well, and it's a southern small town romance. That is saying a lot to my swoony little heart. Then I have a whole heap of Kennedy Ryan books. I have the first 2 books in the Skyland series, Before I Let Go, and what is this? This Could Be Us. Love these. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've read these or you're familiar with these. I won't go on and on, you know. And then I have the Hoops trilogy. I have Long Shot, Block Shot, and Hook Shot. In order of my love for them, it is Hook shot for sure. Long shot is, if you weren't moved by long shot, if you didn't feel anything by long shot, I want to have a talk with you. Like I need to talk to you, or you need to talk to somebody. Block shot, I have no words. Uh-oh. Hold on. My babies, not my babies. Okay, next I have A Love Like the Sun by Ressa Nielsen. This is her debut book. I freaking love, gave it 4.5 stars. This is super adorable. This is Friends to Lovers, childhood Friends to Lovers. Then I have On Rotation by Charlene Obuobi. This is kind of like a crossover between contemporary fiction and romance, and I liked it. I like those types of books. I would even consider A Love Song for Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams to be that type of thing, like a crossover between contemporary fiction or even historical fiction, if you can even argue that for this one, and romance. I like those types of books. I feel like there is lots of dimension to them. So if you don't like it, like if you didn't like this book for that reason, you probably wouldn't like this one, but I really did. And then finally I have some oldies but goodies. These are Terry McMillan books. Much like my Eric Jerome Dickey books, I've carried these all over the world with me, and they are worn and loved and reread and just adored from me like no other. So first I have Waiting to Exhale, which is top 3 favorite movies like that aren't Disney. Top 3 favorite movies for me. Waiting to Exhale, and I very much enjoyed the book, and it's very true to the movie if you haven't read the book. Then it also, if you didn't know, has a sequel called Getting to Happy. I didn't like this one as much as this one, but they could both stand a reread because it's been a hot minute since I read those. Then I have How Stella Got Her Groove Back. This is very warm and cozy as well, much like the movie. Definitely gives like vacation vibes, obviously. And then I also have I Almost Forgot About You by Terry McMillan. This one is probably the most beat up. I really didn't care for my books very well. It has like some like water damage on here. There aren't any like stains or anything. Like the pages are pretty much still intact, but it has definitely seen better days. If I can find all the covers that look like this, that look like these two, I wouldn't hesitate to pick those up, because these ones kind of just look random. But yeah, these are all of the Black romance books that I have there. I tell you, there is something so special about these to me. Oh gosh, like I love that this is a part of the book community. I love that there are so many authors writing and exploring and capturing Black love and interracial love and Black queer love. Like, it just literally warms my heart like a bowl of like soup or something. It's just so nice. And I am sorry for like being so fidgety, but these have my heart. That's all I have today, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want to know or you want to see more videos, curated videos, like you want to see Black fantasy that I have, you want to see Black thrillers, Black nonfiction, which I really don't have a lot of Black nonfiction, so that could be a short for real. Contemporary fiction, historical fiction, anything like that, I can do those videos as well. But I just knew I had a lot of good recs for you guys, a lot of good authors for you guys. I will say also, I am wanting to read more urban fiction. If you didn't notice, like I have a lot of like cute, fluffy, sweet, adorable videos, books. I really only had like one urban fiction book, and that needs to be changed because I am very much in my urban fiction girly vibe. It's just I've been reading those on my Kindle, so I need to pick those up, but they're not in store. Like the romance, tell me if it's just me, but are the romance sections in the bookstores just like shrinking? Why are they not as extensive anymore? I don't know, but I really need to get on like ordering more urban fiction because I am ready for that vibe. It's just something that it's gritty, it's messy, it's raw, it's vulnerable, it's like ride or die type love, and I want to see it. I want to feel it. Okay, so anyways, I'm rambling. I want to go, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments any other suggestions of types of like curated collections that you want to see. And I'll do those videos for you guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so before moving on. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. All right, this book slid off the top of the stack while I was doing one of the stacks. Had this been any other book, I'd have been like, meh. No, I need to talk about this. You need to know about this. You need to see this and hear me say this for the 15th time. This book, Fast by Millie Belizaire, is the book, okay? The friggin' book. This is my favorite book. I feel like this fell off the stack so that I could give this extra special attention and shine. This, please, 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 prepare your heart, prepare your soul for this, because it will rip you open. But I love this book. I love it. Every time I talk about it, every time I hold it, I literally want to cry my eyeballs out. I love this. So yes, that is all the books that I have. Thank you for watching.